Hello everyone. This is going to be a slightly unusual video um, because you may have already seen this. I recorded a quick video just before I travelled and did a bunch of stuff and then was heartbroken to find out that I had not actually recorded any of my audio. My headset has a mute switch which unfortunately pushes up, so sometimes if I drag it against the chair, it will mute, and that's what happened. So what I'm going to do is go through, because a lot of cool things happened, and kind of do a bit of an overview. So I decided the first thing I'd do is take one more stab at the Colosseum, with the plan of getting some more dreams. One of the things that I've realised is that I seem to be better at these like really tough bits right at the start, and then I get worse at them. So give it a go. And by this point, I've pretty much worked out the first half. The hard bit is always when you're floating and you can't heal. So just carrying on, starting to hit and run a lot and work out what I want to do in terms of prioritizing targets. Like those things, I hate those things so much. That 3 split makes it really difficult for some reason for me to dodge it. So always take them out first. The upgrades to my sword are really clutch for taking things out quicker and learning things like always be jumping in the top corner at the start of this. I think doing the Colosseum does make you like really aggressive because you want to try to like cut down on the amount of stuff on the screen. I can guarantee taking those hits was really annoying. Because I started running on take as few hits as possible as my plan to try to win. And I definitely didn't think, based on how this is going, I was going to make it past this section. Making some annoying mistakes and rounding them out with cheese. Centipedes. I love centipedes. Big centipedes. See, everything's timing, and whenever I take a hit, it's because I've either been too aggressive or because I messed up the timing of something. Doing my best. Learning how to do things like avoid that. Those little boomerang things are real harsh. That was a mistake. Prioritize the thing that throws shit at you first. And try to get the thing that'll dance at you, and then finally something you have a bit of control over. Yeah. Don't know why I jumped into that. See, I know that takes 5 hits, so... Bad position. And immediately... The amount of times that I tried to heal because I forget that that's going to jump on me. Always take out the flyers first. So I definitely had tactics for taking out the big Morlock when you're not being silly and standing too close to it. I actually think you can do this pretty easily. It's actually easier than the 2 smaller ones. But I'm like constantly hitting and running. That's what this has turned me into. And then you can just heal up as much as you want for centipedes. This is now the hardest part, I think, genuinely. Like, trying to deal with these flyers. And if I take injury immediately, I'm annoyed. Because you can't heal. It's that one, right. God. I hate this guy. Look at that. Immediately hurt by it. try and drive him into the spikes. And if you can stay on top of these, you're fine. And then this sucks. I so rarely get to here. And then there's literally nothing you can do here. You just have to hope. They don't even give you soul when they throw themselves onto the spikes. That's really bad. Really bad. Hit by a very easily avoidable enemy. Okay. Immediately switch to trying to hit the flyer. Get a worse flyer for the effort. And now you want to take out the Mantis and leave the slow guy so that you can heal. Cruel and unusual parents, these. The music doesn't help you feel any less frantic when this is all going on. Look at how many hits I take. Now this guy's going to be throwing, which is annoying as hell. And then this fight, which I guess that's like, see, that's God Tamer. So like that must be a small version of like the big empty shell, and that bounce. So this is the trouble here. You got to try to heal up when you can, and then you've got to avoid the thing, but also not be jumping straight up because it will bounce into you. So you got to go away from it like that. And the rider, to be honest, is just annoying. The rider gets hits in by interfering with your dodging shit, basically. That's a mistake. And now heal. Heal again. Don't get too greedy. And hit with the rider, see? So much damage. And the rider's down. And now it's theoretically quite just this. It's like you get greedy, try to heal, and it just slams into you. So you're like constantly just now running, like, well, as long as I can stay one above dying. And again. And again. I'm just expecting it's going to run at me. could have been healing, but then if it's too close, you're just going to get slammed by the acid stuff. Get a quick heal in, and then assume that I could have healed again, and I do. Get real greedy. And then it just walked right into me. Too greedy. Ah! And I was not expecting that. I had no... And then I was like, is there something else? Is something coming next? I did not expect to win when that came through. It's like, okay, so what do you do now? Welcome back, warrior. A true fool keeps on fighting even when there is no glory to be gained. Step over to a board and make your mark. Show us how foolish you truly are. And I'm like, nope. There's no need. I am not doing it. Went to see if Tizo or anyone is down here because I didn't fight Tizo. And nope, but it's time for a rest. And now, it's like, I can get the bugs. And swap out the gems. Because you need that compass. Still a little heroic code the thing does. So the next thing is what to do. Get the trees. Fight more warriors. I'm getting to the point where I need to fight or wake up the dreamers. And at some point I need to work out what to do with the thing with the Queen's Gardens. But you can see where the bugs are. There's rooms, there's entire rooms I haven't even found. I intend to never go in here again. And so the thing that I want to do is maybe like find a way into the hive? Because you can see where it must be because there are bugs in it. And I want to rescue the bug friends. It's nice to have some music that isn't just drum beats making you more and more tense. So yeah, work way down. Try to find way into the hive. Which I've been into one antechamber, so I know where it is. But I don't know how to get the main way in. That's Tizo. I don't think I'd ever found that tree before. But I guess Tizo didn't make it through the arena. Another sad thing. I did not notice that when I first played this. collecting the popcorn, bubble bubble popcorn. I know at least one person's going to know what I mean by that. So here I go popcorn hunting, because I need to get my spirit up. That's the plan. Of course, you don't always quite know where the little things are going to go. Do it the wrong way around, of course. Immediately get hit by those bouncing badger things. Again, I know one person's going to know what I mean by that. Oh, that's the tree. Ow. I really hate those things. So much. Now we're hunting for some way into the old hive. Which I'm looking for like a rumbly floor. That's what I'm looking for here. Constantly checking the map. Because it probably isn't going to be through the acid. So you just walk around, hitting edges, looking for crumbly floors, while trying to avoid these bouncing badgers. And these jerks. These triple shot jerks, see? It hit me again! And again, I just seem incapable of... I fall into the trap every time. Break through the side there? No. Side here? No. No. Then it's like, oh yes, the big ones. Keep forgetting the big ones. Yeah, let's try to find out what it's thinking. Yes, very smart. Just get killed. Eat when? Still no crumbly floor. Getting a lot of money though. And all the way here, and no crumbly floor. So... And yeah, I forget it's this guy. The nail art. You have been training with my brother Mato. He has strange notions of loyalty and honor. I'm sure he was difficult and unpleasant to train under. Did he mention my name to you? If he does, tell him to be patient. He'll be waiting a while longer before I give him what he wants. so you can talk to them again.
Que Juan
I see
me
you've been taught a
toca.
nail art by my brother Shio. How fortunate of you. Yes, he was the mightiest of the great nail artists, beautiful, far outshining Mata and myself. My brother and my master loved him very much. He was always aloof, but not unkind. When we last spoke, he said he was going to teach himself something completely new. I wonder if he achieved that goal. I think that was the painter.
Finelo,
That
va.
charm you bear, it seems the great nail sage has deemed you skilled enough in the nail arts to earn his highest esteem. I do not begrudge you his love, you have earned it, and perhaps by helping you along your path, I have redeemed myself, if only a little. So yeah, more to talk to with them. That's cool to find out. And then that thing, which... oh, and then a crumbly floor. Exciting crumbly floor. And this does not look like more crumbly floor. See, it doesn't look like the hive, but maybe this way through will take you there. And I can hear him. I can hear our bug friend. Where is bug friend? Beneath. These things just popping out of everywhere. And this is going up, which is neither the direction of our bug friend. You break something and think you might have found a thing, but no. Just frantically trying to find any further secrets. I need the secrets. I need to find a way into the hive. And this is horrible. Absolutely horrible. How am I meant to... Oh. There! Bug friend, yay! Love getting bug friends. And I can hear a stinky heartbeat. And where? Where is it? Too busy getting completely destroyed by this thing. But I can hear the heartbeat, and where is it? Isn't it over here? Very confusing. And I'm all the way around here, and nowhere near the... There's no hive. Whoa, double jump. And it's just all these things. There's the outside of the hive. And I can hear the buzzing. And there's a thing here. Exciting. Quick slash. So that's a new thing. And a big bug skeleton. very big bug skeleton. Just get absolutely destroyed. And secret way down here, excellent. But is it the hive? No. But now, I do know that the directions that the hive is. It's between there and that other place that I found. So I guess that helps me narrow it down. And just like heart somewhere. Where heart? Where's Stinky Egg beating? I must know. I must find my Stinky Egg. But I can't find my Stinky Egg. Just desperately trying to find a hole in the floor. Well, that was inevitable, really, wasn't it? So, can you smash through the side here at all? Can't jump on it, so that limits things. So, I know it's between there and there, there's a bug friend, but there wasn't any floor bits. There wasn't anything obvious to break open along the side here. So, like, is there something in the water? Sign. So it's like maybe through here? Like maybe is this it? That obviously goes through the secret water there. And there's the way into here, so I'm missing something here? Is there a wall here that I need to hit? So this is where a bug friend was. Beans everywhere, but no way in. And I, you know, so there's hive space. Maybe there's more around the other way. They're just trying to jump up to see if I can find the secret way in. There's certainly a lot of bees. Would indicate that maybe this is the spot. There, okay, and that's the other side of that, so that's not going to get you through anywhere. That's another broken chest area. That's green. Okay, and this is the outside of the hive. So maybe this is where the entrance is? But no. See, you'd really think that that's it. I'm just desperately trying. Dying. And then that's back all the way out, so there's no way that the entrance is over this way. There's the tram. So maybe the floor? But no. So I'm basically giving up. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to find my way in. None of the ceiling seems to do it. And then I accidentally swing and hit the wall. And it's the way in! So exciting. A completely new area. And I love senses of like wonder and like ethereal kind of music, and the music in this is amazing. It feels like you're in a place that is so otherworldly and strange and different, and you just don't understand it, and it's great. I love it. I could just listen to this music all day. So now we obviously need to find out what's going on in the hive now that I've got in here. Like, this is the last major region, as far as I am aware, looking at the map, that I haven't found. There isn't a map for this because it's part of the Outside the Kingdom map. There's a lot of cool goop in here, and lots of geo. It gets so rich. They burst out into bees. So now I want to try to explore everything. And look at that! An enemy! And it's terrifying! The first time you encounter something and you don't know how its attack works until you get absolutely smacked by it. Reading about the things. And there's a bench stuck in some honey. Finally, I can update my map. Look at that. So there's all that space for the hive to be in. That's very cool. And there's a tree, so I can work on. Oh, you can get hit real bad by these things. Time for some popcorn hunting. While I try to remember how to use the nail. tree updated. Some of these things are all crackly. And more Geo. Ow. So the first thought that I'm having is, are we going to do a regicide? Like, are we going to find the queen and end up fighting the queen? This looks like a boss fight area, but no, it's just a big bees. Oh, and they hit hard. Big bee, Hive Guardian. So there's lots of stuff, and again, trying to find smash straight through the crackly one. See, that looks like a way out, maybe. Breaking things in the back. Oh. Gonna die. Got it. More bees. More bees. Ow. And back almost to full health, and away up. And immediately let's go and check the other way. Because I want to try to see everything and enjoy this music. And a secret way into the hive. Very good. In fact, it looks like libraries. Like there's storage books or something there. More Geo. Genuinely just enjoy the music. There are just odd things that feel like. That's why I used to like aquariums with their old music, and they don't do it anymore, which is sad. But like moments where things are just really weird and you don't know what's going on. And I think like there are some moments in like Adventure Time. That's the corner area that I found my way into earlier. That are like that. The thing that I can easily put back to is like Steven Universe, first seeing like Blue Diamond and the Palanquin, and then also on the space station, where it's just so absolutely bizarre and weird. It just feels very different. That's kind of like the same feeling I get from being in this hive. Bug friend, always looking for bug friend. Got to rescue the bug friend. If I rescue the bug friend, I might get more pale ore and can make my sword better. Ooh, that was lucky. Mask? Yes it is. Halfway to having more health. Where are all these things? There's so many hidden bits I just haven't found yet. And shortcut. Another big bee. Whoa, bounced. And I can hear him. I can hear Bug Friend. Where is Bug Friend? Bug Friend up here? No. It's above, somewhere. And that looks like a queen. Oh, that is not the queen. That's Hive Knight. Who is... Those are harsh. Those are mean. It's good when you were immediately just trying to stay alive. And I decide to heal. Knocked it. Interesting. And bees come out. So close. Oh, so close to dying. And heal again. Ow. heal, heal, heal. I did not expect to do that. Poor guy. There's probably things down here, right? Certainly a lot of spikes. It's the long body of a queen. Thing. Hive blood. I don't know what that does. Might be another one of those things you can carry. Ah! Queen. My knight. At last you are freed, Hive Queen Vesper. Small thing. I know you're kind. If you attempt to resolve your past, then know I am not the queen you seek. It is the pale beings that bear blame for your nature. Though this hive exists within Hallownest, we play no part in its attempt at perpetuation. To rail against nature is folly. All things must accept an end. Yep. Hopefully when you do that, you're not like obliterating their being. Hopefully that wasn't a bad thing I just did. So now the real question is there more hive? How do we get Bug Friend? The secret to finding Bug Friend is obviously to update the map. So here's a question then. It's the issue of what do I want to do? I think I want to try to do everything in the hive. Up here. I broke a light and thought it was the ceiling being damaged. I can hear him. Again, there's a ceiling light. That's the Queen's chamber. But obviously it's not through here. desperately trying to find Bugfred. Taking them hits, yeah, and that's one edge. So I've clearly missed something. I'm uncertain what. Is that it? That might be the thing I need to go through. I think it is. Which means I think I need enemies to bounce up there. Can't see any other way of doing it. And for that, I think I'm going to have to respawn a bunch of people. Okay. Yep. I think that's it. I think it's the only place to go. Immediately walloped. Starting to take hits. Not dealing with the enemies is maybe a mistake. That's not the spot I need to be. Well, my monies. I need all my money. I need my money. I need to get my money. That's a lot of money to lose. It's like planning the route. Going up through there, up there, and I need my money. Immediately not learning anything and still avoiding the enemies. Let's not die and lose all my money. Let's not do that. Why are you avoiding? Why are you avoiding fighting them, you idiot? Oh, at least I got my money back. That is a lot of money. So I need to bounce. Is it up there? No. Bounce through here. I think. Not through there. Up here, yes. Okay. That away. There. That's what I need to somehow get up. And I don't know how I managed to do that. I got very lucky with that bee. Yay! Bug friend. And now to get out of the hive. Oh dear. Yep, there's a way out. Oh, just taking hits all the time. And now what to do? I think it's more trees. Not that way. More trees, and I think there's at least one other warrior spirit fight. But I think it's time to pull it. And that is a good place to do so. Because yeah, I think the Ancient Basin might be a good spot for some things. So yeah, so that's the Hive Blood. Heals the bear's wounds over time, and then regain health without focusing soul. So that's interesting. That's neat. This Hive Knight. Oh, protect the Hive's queen, flightless but ferocious in battle. So that's really neat. Creatures born reducing naughties. And yes, so where are there trees? And one of those places. See, there's the Watcher's Spire. That's the way to go up to. I think all this is done now. There's a door in the Ancient Basin. And that door might be... That might need a simple key, but that door's worth checking out. Then there's stuff still in Deep Nest. There's a warrior fight. There's a tree, so that's something to do. There are those gates. So I think Ancient Base and check out the door. See if we can find a place to get a key. Check out Deep Nest, and then it's like hopefully finding a way to get through those gates. There's Bugfriend in Queen's Gardens, which we'll have to do anyway. There's a Stone Sanctuary Warrior Grave as well in Green Path. So it's that half of the map where there are bugs and things still to go. So I think that's what I'll be doing next, heading over that way, and that's where we'll be building stuff up before trying out any of these things. There's also a horrible dream to fight in Dirtmouth. Which hopefully should give me something if I beat him. So yeah, I feel like we're moving in towards end game, or finishing off this stage of the game. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Thank you for listening through this with my commentary, and I'll see you next time.